Hey guys, it's Kevin coming to you from Shenzhen, China. How you doing? It's been a long time. Just my last kind of days here in the city. My last months, I want to document some things. So I teach at a campus of a school that's located in an area called Jingshan. And it's called Jingshan Villas, and these are the houses. If you're looking at these places, you'll say to yourself, this doesn't look like what I envisioned China to be. And this is in a neighborhood called Sheko. And when this area was built in the 1980s and 90s, it was where foreigners who lived in Shenzhen, a lot of them who worked for some big oil companies, they all lived in this area. It was a very upscale expat community. And basically only foreigners lived here. And there probably would have been several hundred, a couple of thousand maybe. And the only international school in the city, Sheko International School, was located in this community. So whether they were British or American, Canadian, Japanese, Korean, they all would have lived in this neighborhood. And the whole idea was to have kind of the comforts of home. So from what I gather in the 1990s, basically the only residents in this area were non-Chinese. Only foreigners lived here. And there was only one international school in town. Things are very different now, and there are basically no foreigners living here anymore. It's all wealthy, local Chinese people who live here, and there are a lot of international schools in town. And once upon a time, there would have been very big Halloween celebrations here, 4th of July, probably 4th of July parties and things, and all that kind of stuff would have been happening. But that is not the case anymore. It's a very interesting place, very quiet. If you were to rent a house in this neighborhood, it would cost you about $5,000 to $10,000, maybe US dollars a month to rent a place here. And to be honest, a lot of them aren't in the best condition. So again, this is called Jingshan Villas, a very interesting place. So it had a very interesting history in the past. It would have been basically like a piece of America, like a small American suburb right in the middle of China. But again, that's not the case anymore. Times have changed. The expat population was retracting for years, and with COVID and all the zero COVID and lockdowns and stuff, the expat population in this city is actually retracted so much. It's very small now. So it's not what it once was, but very interesting nonetheless. I just wanted to share that with you guys here on YouTube, and I'm off to find a garden area somewhere in this place. Apparently some kind of new little public garden was built. I want to show it to my students, but I need to find the place first. All right, take care, guys. Hope you're doing well. Check the links below. I'm pretty active on Twitter and Instagram. Links are below, and I'll try to be a bit more active here as my what is it now? It's March, almost March, end of February, and we're going to be leaving China for good, forever, the beginning of June, maybe the second week of June. All right, take care, everyone. Okay, I just wanted to get, I know I already signed off, but I want to get a few more moments of the sites here, so you can check things out. And it would have been really wild when I think about it. So it's 2023 now, but like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, to be in this neighborhood and to have just like a bunch of foreign kids just bombing around on their bicycles and hearing English everywhere, and maybe as people wash their cars on the weekend, hearing like American music playing over their radios and things like this. It would have been really trippy. It would have been interesting. Now, I've only been living here since 2019. And again, I can remember, and I'm just speaking anecdotally from my observations, there were a lot more foreign families living here in 2019, pre-COVID. But now there's basically none. So again, very interesting. Always lots of landscapers around. It's a very big nanny culture in China. Everyone has a nanny or two or three doing all their housework for them. So there's always lots of nannies and maids around and doing things. So, but yeah, check it out. And I think the translation, this area is called, like, basically in English would be Turtle Mountain, or is it Whale Mountain? One of them. All right, but there you go. It's interesting. Actually, I've never walked up here before. All right. enjoy. Hope you guys are all doing well. Kevin signing out from China in Shenzhen at the Jingshan Villas.